guys, I am back from my holiday where I went up to Uluru. If y'all want to learn more about it, let's get into the intro. Hey guys, and welcome back to HashtagPlayz. I'm Hashtag and I'm the CEO of the Hashtag HQ. Before we start, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Discord at HashtagPlayz. And make sure to follow the HQ on Twitter at @the_HashtagHQ and TikTok at #_HQ. And make sure to like, subscribe and turn those post notifications so you never miss a video from all of us at Team Hashtag. Alright, let me tell you all about my holiday where I went up to Uluru. So I left my city and I went up to a place called Hay. I can't really rate Hay as we got there in the dark and we left first thing in the morning. And also here is a pic of our van at Hay. Next up we went to was called West Beach Holiday Park in Adelaide. This place was awesome. It had a cool zipline. It was also right on the beach next to a club that had nice dinners. We did not get a pic of our van. We stayed at West Beach for 3 days and 2 nights. We even got some ice cream there. On the last day of hanging out at West Beach, we went to meet our convoy group at a petrol station. And also, huge shout out to Bold Gorilla for making this whole trip possible. After that, we left to a place called Mount Bush Retreat. The food was good. It had a cool games room with a pool table. It also has its own restaurant, and we watched the sunset, and that was awesome. Our next stop was Lake Hart. We stayed there for 1 night, walked on the Salt Lake, which was awesome, and we even saw emus. Here's a pic. Next up, we went to Cooper Pedy. It was very muddy, but it had some cool facilities. Here's a vid.
I'm at a caravan park. Yes, I am. It had a barbecue, female and male toilets, a laundry, and so much more. I'll see you guys.
Let's head over to the next stop. The next stop we went to is called El Donda Desert Oak Resort. It had an emu farm, a nice park, and a nice camp kitchen. I even had so much fun with my friends, and it had nice showers. On the next day, we arrived at our ultimate destination. We're at Uluru! We went to a resort called Yalara. The resort had 5 accommodation options, but we decided the campgrounds. The amenities were so good. On the next day, we left Uluru and went down back to El Donda. We stayed at El Donda for the night and went down to Cooper Pedy where we stayed underground. After Cooper Pedy, we zoomed past Lake Hart and we went to Wimmera, Travelers Village and Caravan Park. Here's a photo of our caravan setup. My friends and I played a game called Taco, Cat, Goat, Cheese, Pizza. It was fun. After that, we made dinner and it was yummy spaghetti and meatballs. After dinner, we went to the observatory where we saw a close-up of the moon's face in a large telescope, but it was cloudy that day so we couldn't see much. And that was in Wimmera. Let's over to the next destination. The next day, my friends left early and I didn't have anyone to play with, so I hanged out with some other people and we became friends. Then we left to a town called Melrose. We do not have a photo of our caravan, but it was just a plain old setup there, with some good bathrooms at the very bottom of the caravan park. On the way down to Melrose, we went through a mountain called Mount Remarkable. The next day, it was time for us to go. We left early in the morning. The day after that, we went to a place in Robe called Sea View Caravan Park. It was a nice place to stay, and we were right on the beach. that, we left to go to a place near the 12 Apostles called Port Campbell. On the way to Port Campbell, we went to the Mount Gambier Discovery Centre at the Information Centre. Check out my recent shorts to see what I did there. And we also went to Mount Gambier Big Boo Lake. We also went to the big sinkhole and we saw a possum. At Port Campbell, we got some ice cream. The place was called Tim Boone Fine Ice Cream. We arrived at Port Campbell late and left early in the morning. On the day we left, we went past the Great Ocean Road and past the 12 Apostles and Loch Ard George. After the 12 Apostles, we drove for 1 hour to a small place called Apollo Bay for some lunch. After that, we arrived at Queen's Cliff Holiday Park. The day after that, we went on a ferry across Port Phillip Bay. After that, we drove to Lake's Entrance. The day after that, we went to mini golf. Later, we drove to a town called Maroonbilla for some lunch. Then we left to a town called Vega and stayed there for the night. And the day after that, we headed home. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you all next time. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Discord at HashtagPlayz, and on Roblox at HashtagPlayzOfficial. Make sure to follow the HQ on Twitter at @the_HashtagHQ, TikTok at @hashtag_HQ, and on Instagram at #HQ1. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn those post notifications so you will never miss a video from all of us at #HQ. Have a great one.